Hey, yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy TC. Listen, I'm coming to you, man, with a thought that's been moving through my mind today. Many of you know that I work with young men, young boys, man, when it comes, especially middle school and high school students, and just do a lot of mentoring and have what I call hope huddles. And y'all, my question is this: is it goes with parents, and I was pondering with myself, thinking about the time that I spent with my middle school and high school son. Was this like when, like, do we take time to sit and talk with our sons about managing the decisions, the impact of peer pressure, but then also like this on conversations on how a pattern of decision making that is not focused on your benefit, personal benefit, and success can lead to a life of ill gotten measures. I'm saying, like, to the simply saying this, man, how much time do we spend as parents consciously and intentionally molding the mindset and the heart and the spirit of our boys? You know, and I'm saying, man, like, I think that if I had to do it over again with my sons specifically, um, I would calendar times. I would journal, jot down topics that I, as his father, as his parent, would sit and talk with him, force those moments to be very, very intentional, to talk about uh, what it is to be a man, what it is to be successful, what it is to be one's own person, what it is to identify. My goodness, this is huge. To identify what your talents and gifts are intrinsically, almost even to a degree, divinely, that you have been, is already been downloaded into you by the divine, by God, by the Creator. Um, things that are unique to you. That's another deal. Like teaching my son how to identify where he is distinct and different from other students. And I'm not talking about skin color. I'm not talking about hair grade. I'm not talking about, how tall he is. I'm talking about what makes you different because of your character choices, because of your aspiration, because of you identifying what pathway of life that you want to go into. And I know some of us will say, well, my children, the young, the middle school, the high school, they really don't know. That's what I'm talking about. A plot of mud does not know what it's going to be until it's in the hand of the guy who's going to mold it into take the clay and the mud and make it into a beautiful pot. Sculptures don't know what they're going to be. Canvases do not know what they're going to be until the artist now dictates where the lines are going to be, where they're going to end, what colors are going to be a part of it. And then here's the deal: the artist does not get to decide who looks at it. He hangs it, and the rest of the world looks at it. I believe that's how we need to look at parenting. We sculpt our children, we mold our children, we set boundaries, and we do things, we color in, and we dictate what is going to be shown to the world. We cannot decide how the viewer is going to interpret. But here's what I'm saying. Our children are going to make their decisions, but they're making their decisions on the walls that we've hung them on the canvases that we've painted, the things that we've placed in order. The scripture says that a child is going to return. Bring up a child in the way they should go, so that when they are older, they return back to it. That it's implied that they're going to return back to it, but it's also implied that someone must be intentional about sending them on a certain path. It's your boy TC. Just hollering at your man about about some parenting thoughts. And hopefully, man, it'll push you to a place that you'll pursue purposes and passions and platforms as a parent. I'm out.